people can relate, I think. So I got that to worry about. But it's all good because I come home and watch StarCraft 2 and commentate it with you guys in the chat. Shout out to Blind Sniper, Merovingius, Age Imperial Wolf, Evan 10-10-1, Chain D Sage, Ice Vanilla, Mr. Ginger Kid, Ice Vanilla, I already said your name, Pyrus, for hanging out in the chat. Isn't the chat fun? Chat is fun. And if you're in the chat and you type, I say your name, and then you feel special, right? Following me on Twitter, you feel special too. Brother Mac followed me. Hey, there you go. Iosis Camp, Evan Rideout. Thanks for following me on the Twitters. Uh-oh. I don't want to... I'm hiding. I don't want you guys to... Okay. Once that goes away, I'm going to move the scoreboard. I don't want y'all spamming these people. Is it gone? Alright. Alright, sorry about that. Bottom right hand location, Red Protoss player, HwangSin representing team itsGosu. Top left hand location, it's the Blue Zerg player, Quantic Destiny. This is a clan war between Quantic and itsGosu. Oh, and the surround with the drone, the probe goes down! First blood! First blood for the Zerg player! Okay, that's not a big, that's actually a really big deal. You may be like, oh my gosh, you're exaggerating, but that's actually a huge deal. So much of a big deal that HwangSin is kicking himself right now. How do you actually kick yourself? I never really thought about that. Maybe in like the game Portal you can do it. If you somehow if you step through the portal but you keep your leg behind. No, that wouldn't work. I'm hurting my head now. My head hurts. Alright, so what's going on here? You're probably asking, who's this guy rambling? And why is he not talking about the game? And why is his voice annoying? Well, my name is Axel or Axeltoss. This is my stream, twitch.tv/Axeltoss. I am providing coverage for the ESEA clan match between Quantic Gaming and itsGosu. This is match number 1 between Destiny and HwangSin. They are currently tied 1-1 in their best of 3 of the clan war best of 5. What does that mean? 4 matches are played, 4 best of 3s. Based on the results from the 4 best of 3s, a winner is selected. If they are tied 2-2 at the end of the 4 best of 3s, it goes to an ace match where each team picks their best player, and then they play against each other to see who takes home $10 million. Just kidding, not that much. One day though, I'm going to say that, and I'm not going to be kidding. I'm saying it right now. Mark the date, April 23rd, 2012, 9:13 p.m. Central Daylight Time. 10 years from now, I'm going to be on stage somewhere saying, giving away $10 million to the winner of a StarCraft 2 game. Yes! Calling it now. Okay. What's going on here? We have some probes transferring to the natural expansion of HwangSin. Makes sense because there's an expansion there, and you can actually mine there, so trying to increase his efficiency, his economy. And let's talk about the map choice, because there's a lot of questions about this map. Relatively new to the scene. Sure, it's on the Blizzard ladder, but it hasn't been there that long. It's being used in tournaments as well. And HwangSin chose it. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's a Zerg map. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's a Terran map. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's a Protoss map. Who knows? I can give you my 2 cents, though, and since I'm the only one who can talk right now, and no one in the chat can, that might mean a lot. So here's my 2 cents. 1, rocks leading to the 3rd. Hatchery is going to be a significant distance away from your base if those rocks are there. That means the creep is going to take a while to get there, which means, it also means reinforcements might be difficult to get there as well. It also means force fields on this ramp prevent the reinforcements from getting down to defend. Alright, what does that all mean? Well, the Protoss player, if he does construct some sort of timing attack to exploit the location of the 3rd in comparison to the natural expansion, it could do a lot of damage. Look out for that. It also means the Protoss player can make a Void Ray and get here before a queen can crawl itself over from the natural expansion. Look out for that. What else? The 4th base. That is the most important part of this map, I think. How easy is it to take a 4th base? For a Zerg player, every single 4th base extends towards your opponent. The Protoss player can take advantage of this. Protoss player, let's talk about this side of things. Look at this, completely walling off. Why? Well, you can just get out here. No big deal. Just take down the rocks and get out of here. It's a little bit surprising that he completely walled off, though. I'll give you that much. But what does that? What else does that mean? Well, you really only have to worry about defending one location on the ground from your third base, right? ESV Cloud Kingdom. There's no other map like this in that regard, I don't think. I guess you can completely wall off the ramp outside your natural on Cloud Kingdom, but the difference there is, like, you don't start walling off there from the beginning, right? Whereas here you do. We have Zealot coming forward from HwangSin. Shouldn't do too much. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. But let me finish my point. If there's only one place to defend, like, you can just put a cannon here, and you're fine. You don't have to worry at all about perhaps splitting your army. However, if your opponent goes mutas, that is what you have to worry about. And Zealot does get killed. Alright, so what else does that mean for the Protoss? Well, he can push out and then retreat to the same location and still be fine. So you see a lot of Protoss players push out across the map very cautiously, have an observer here, watching the different counterattack paths, sniping the fourth. While backing up, you can wall this off, put some cannons there, prevent the Zerg from counterattacking. Again, only one real place that you have to defend. And there's only 5 bases for each player. So if a Protoss can get 5 bases on this map, it's game over. I'm sorry. Zerg on 5 bases against Protoss 5 bases with no potential getting. Oh, look at all these Zealots coming forward from HwangSin. And Destiny is not prepared for that. Okay, 26 Lings on the way. 2 Spine Crawlers, not even close to being done. So Destiny going to have to abandon this base. Has to cancel that Spine Crawler. And will he cancel this one? Yes, he will. But a lot of Lings coming forward. And they do have speed, so Destiny should be able to deal with this without too much loss to his economy. And Destiny that's just fine. Destiny's completely happy with that. 53 to 48 Harvesters, has his third still on the ground, making more and more Lings. HwangSin sending out 4 more Zealots. Destiny, does he see this? Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, yes, he does. Sees it just now. Needs to be careful. Wants to engage. Oh, I don't like this engagement too much. Is he going to kill this? No, he's not. Okay, so the reason I had a problem with that is because he just attack moved. What you want to do is right-click past the Zealots and then attack move with all your Lings, so you have the maximum number or maximum efficiency. But it's not a huge deal. And look at this, War Prison play going on here. Force fielding off the ramp. Destiny trying to be prepared for this, and look at this. HwangSin warping in so many units here, and Aspire's on the way. This is a terrible timing, and HwangSin can force field this all day long. Spinecrawler is going down behind the main mineral line of Destiny. This is a good reaction, but he had to scout this warp prism coming, and he had to be prepared for it. And he's not. A bunch of Zealots being warped in here, and what does Destiny do? How does he hold this base? Spire is canceled, and he has to remake it. Where do you remake it? Behind his mineral line. So going to try to surround the sentries. That's a good decision. If he can kill these sentries, no more ability for force fields. And HwangSin engaging at these spine crawlers rather than going for the mineral line, rather than targeting down this layer. I don't know about that decision. And itsGosu's just going to back off with the War Prism. Zealots have remarkable positioning here. Destiny finally wrapping around. Oh my god. Okay. That didn't go as bad as I thought it would. My heartbeat was racing a little bit. I'm like, oh gosh, HwangSin, if he keeps these sentries alive, if he continues to force field this ramp, if he keeps warping in units, what does Destiny do? But Destiny, able to keep his composure, able to hold off that aggression, and now he's still in this game. Now where do they stand? That's the question. 69 to 58 in favor of Destiny. HwangSin lost some sentries there. Has to remake those. 2 Immortals here, some Stalkers as well. Destiny going to try to prevent this third from going down as long as possible. Spire was remade. Blink is on the way for HwangSin, as well as Storm from his High Templar archives. Destiny maneuvering around with these links, trying to find a point of weakness. But again, HwangSin completely walled off here from the start. So the Lings won't be able to run by there. 12 mutas on the way from Destiny. And if we look at the anti-air right now from itsGosu's HwangSin, we got some Stalkers and some Sentries, but Storm is about to finish. High Templars in the mineral line. How much damage can these mutas do? 2 Stalkers here as well. HwangSin knows this is happening. He scouted the Spire earlier, didn't he? Well, he saw all the Lings. He saw the lair. You put 2 and 2 no Roachhorn. You can definitely imply that. So, and also Destiny has done this style the past 2 games. So again, the element of the best of 3 could be considered in this regard. But we'll see what happens here. Destiny obviously, one of his main goals here, deny this third. Go after the economy of your opponent. He's going to be engaging here with the mutas. He needs to target fire down the High Templar. I love what he's doing here. He brought forward just 3 mutas to look for any High Templar and then target fire those down. But HwangSin has Stalkers here ready to defend. Zergling's coming straight into the third. Going to back away. Want nothing to do with that. And HwangSin just held it off. No big deal. No big deal. Destiny is not done, though. Oh my god, 17 drones. You know what 17 drones means when he already has 70? What does that mean? You should know what that means. Up to 87. Oh, nice storm. It means he's going to be making a lot of spine crawlers. And where do you make the spine crawlers? Where do you make them? There's so many attack paths. Here, 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 and here. Where do you put spine crawlers that defends all those? I guess you can just put them right here, just a mass of them, and then give up your 4th when you go for a base trade. But we'll see. Muta's advancing to the main base of HwangSin. He has Stalkers here and High Templar. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get his Mutas stormed for obvious reasons. Ooh, trying to target fire down the High Templar Archives. That's actually a really good move. But a lot more Stalkers being morphed in here by itsGosu, playing this extremely safe. Destiny using this time to take his 4th base. Probably going to take this pretty soon. Has 1,800 minerals. No reason not to. Adding on a Roach Warren. Sending Lings to the 3rd base of his opponent. Are they doing any damage whatsoever? No, they aren't. Cannon, Stalkers, Immortal Sentries, and a couple of High Templars here. Enough to demolish any pushes from his opponent. 2-2 almost done for Destiny. Hive about to finish. Is he going to go for a quick 3-3? Stalkers freaking out. Able to breathe now. Destiny has lost most of his Lings. Only has 7 on the field. Is he going to get 3-3? Okay, now the spine crawlers come. Okay, so he's just going to try to defend this 3rd. Not a bad decision. So here's Destiny's plan right now. Here's his plan. I'm going to keep my... We talked about this, guys. I'm saying it again for the people who are just now joining us or who didn't see game 1 and 2. Destiny wants to prevent HwangSin from moving out. And if HwangSin moves out, he wants to be able to base trade efficiently. That is... not losing mutas while killing the economy of his opponent, while killing structures, while killing anything he can find. Right now, he's trying to target fire down this High Templar Archives. I like this move. Has to be careful, though. There's a High Templar here ready to storm. A cannon being added on, or another pylon, not a cannon. And look at this. Destiny actually broke the front door. So he can run Lings by, and is that what he's going to do? Yes, he is. No, he's not. Storm going to melt away the majority of those Lings, and nice Storm on the mutas. Destiny has to be careful. The Stalkers are going to blink right underneath, and Destiny losing so many mutas. That is not what you want to happen as a Zerg player. Not at all what you want to have happen. 8 Corruptors on the way, Greater Spire on the way. This might trigger a timing from itsGosu. Whenever you kill a bunch of units from your opponent, that's usually a good idea to push. That's usually a good time to push. And Destiny knows this. He's hastily throwing down spine crawlers at his natural. I like it. Again, ideally, he'd have the creep all the way out here, but itsGosu, he's not even stopping. He's just going. He left units behind, I think. Yeah, left Stalkers behind, so the mutas won't be efficient in a base trade. Corruptors are seen by HwangSin, so he may have an idea that these Broodlords are coming. But look at the bank of Destiny. 8 Broodlords immediately on the way. Stargate immediately started. That was really interesting decision-making from HwangSin. He saw the Corruptors and immediately knew Broodlords were in play and threw down that Stargate with the intention of going for Mothership. So many Spine Crawlers at the top of this ramp. itsGosu HwangSin saying, you know what? Never mind. You're good. I'm not going to engage there. I'm going to engage your 4th. There's not going to be Spine Crawlers at your 4th. Surprise, HwangSin. A lot of Spine Crawlers here from Destiny. But there's no high ground advantage. There's no choke to utilize, and HwangSin's going to have the more optimal concave against these spine crawlers. And will he be able to take this out? Broodlords are going to start marching forward here. He needs to protect this 4th. Doesn't want to overextend his Broodlords, though, but really needs to save this base. But HwangSin get a target fire the hatchery and take it down. Storm trying to go underneath the Broodlords. These Broodlords have to be very careful. Don't want the Stalkers blinking underneath them. And 5 more Broodlords on the way. Destiny's economy is completely shot right now. Completely. Still has 74 drones, but let's look at the income tab. Or the, what's the minerals? Is that what it is? No, that just says the total mineral count. Or is that income? That is income. So yeah, we can see how low that is right now. Been an observer for a year. Can't even figure out the tabs. HwangSin's not done. He's marching out once again. Fleet Beacon is on the way, so he's going to have a mothership incoming fairly soon, and he's going to have the gas to be able to make Archons as well. So we'll have to see how Destiny can handle this. One might say, "Oh, you just split up your Broodlords," but there's a trick to that. If you split up your Broodlords and you don't protect some of them, guess what? The Stalkers can just blink underneath the Broodlords. So you're like, okay, then just keep your broodlords together. Well, there's the vortex from the mothership. Vortex from the mothership. And when you put Archons in there, it's no fun for those broodlords. No fun at all. Spine callers hastily running away. One broodlord morphing in a very awkward situation. I would not do that if I was that broodlord. Destiny doing what he can. Sending lings to his opponent's natural 4th base, trying to deny that from going down. Cannons being added on by HwangSin. Has plenty of minerals to spare. No reason not to do that. What is Destiny's plan? Destiny's plan. Threw away a bunch of mutas there. Making a bunch of lings here. We'll see what happens. These are unprotected broodlords. And interestingly enough, Destiny doesn't have anything that really shoots up right now. He doesn't have any corruptors. No infestors. So like one void ray from HwangSin could be very scary. Heck, the mothership alone shoots up, believe it or not. It doesn't do a lot of damage though, so the broodlords can definitely do a lot of damage before the mothership can take down every single one. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised the lack of anti-air. A bunch of stuff exploding. Not sure what that was about. And Destiny coming forward with all these broodlords here. Going to use these lings underneath to protect. But HwangSin has Storm available. And there are 3 infestors. Destiny trying to rebuild this expansion on the right-hand side. It gets cancelled. HwangSin preventing that from happening. And Destiny backing away. Not sure. Okay, wants to protect this hatchery. But there are spines there. And Destiny, okay, immediately changing his mind and turning around again. Mothership is almost out for itsGosu HwangSin. Keep in mind, he needs 100 energy, obviously, to use the Vortex. Or use a recall. Are any Overseers in this army? Uh-oh. No Overseers! Oh, Destiny will not be able to see these Stalkers. Destiny, you see the Mothership? Get an Overseer. He's like, never mind. I was kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke! Destiny's like, it was a joke! It was a joke! I was kidding. Neural Parasite on the way. Ooh. History lesson. Who subscribes to youtube.com/remembertomorrow0? Who does it? That is Destiny's YouTube channel. I have done guest commentaries on that channel. Who was his Protoss opponent that he stole the mothership with the Neural Parasite 3 different times from? History lesson. I'm not going to spoil the game, but go watch it. It is on youtube.com/remembertomorrow0. And it was an epic game. So, what I think is going to happen here, as the Sling's running to this 4th, and they're going to take out the Nexus. That's huge! Oh, great play from Destiny here. Now, some of y'all are like, Herp Derp, doesn't matter. 5,000 minerals, 2,000 gas. If this game goes long enough, it's going to matter, that's for sure. So what Steven's going to rely on here, he's going to rely on neural parasiting the mothership, and then getting rid of its energy. Simple enough. If you get rid of the energy, of that mothership, the Protoss cannot engage a Broodlord army. Assuming the Vortex doesn't go down first. So, Destiny getting this composition of Broodlords and Infestors. It's like deja vu from that game. It was on Entombed Valley. Yes, it was. Yes, it was indeed. Destiny trying to keep this 4th, but HwangSin not going to let it happen. Infestors coming forward. Be careful. Broodlord's coming forward as well. Storm goes down. Where's that mothership? There it is. Destiny is going to be ever watchful for that mothership. The instant he sees it, he's clicking E on his Infestor and clicking on that mothership. And then he's hitting V and throwing down 2 Vortexes. That's his plan. But HwangSin just going to keep denying bases, and that's perfect. That's exactly what he has to do. 2 Overseers now in this unit composition from Destiny. Still biding his time. He knows this is going to come down to an engagement here. He knows he has to be extremely on top of his micro. HwangSin taking Watchtower control is exactly what he has to do. Let's see what happens here. The question is, can Destiny neural parasite the mothership before a Vortex can go off? Destiny needs to turn around. Turning around with those Broodlords. Going to be engaging these Archons and Stalkers. Destiny trying to keep his Infestors in position. This is getting so tense right now. This is getting so tense. So tense. Destiny, he's not even able to protect this, honestly. Moving forward with his Broodlords, it's all going to come down to positioning one Stalker link forward, trying to see what's up, immediately gets shot in the face by Broodlings. HwangSin, he knows about the Neural Parasite, I think. He's being very cautious with the mothership, bringing forward some High Templars. But again, the Broodlords, as long as Destiny has good control, Oh! Decent storm. Another good storm. Another good storm. Another good storm. Another good storm. These Broodlords getting so low on health. Destiny has to be so careful. Don't lose your Broodlords to storm. Oh no. Looks like itsGosu. HwangSin wants to engage here. Blinking forward with the Stalkers, trying to target fire down those Broodlords. Destiny turning around. Mothership coming forward. Can he get a neural parasite off? No! The Vortex goes down! How many Broodlords did it suck in? Nah. Oh, actually quite a bit. A lot of Infestarians going down, trying to prevent the Archons from going in the Vortex. Genius play from Destiny. The Archons can't get in, but... Oh, and actually neural parasite in the Mothership, throwing down a Vortex of his own. Destiny engaging here. His units aren't close anymore. Will another neural parasite go down? And look at this. Destiny's actually cleaning up the army of HwangSin. This game's not over, though. This game is definitely not over. Stalkers blinking forward, trying to target fire down these Broodlords. They are decent in health, not optimal, though. Archon's trying to get in position to do some attacks as well. But again, Destiny able to dismantle this army from itsGosu's HwangSin. Keep in mind, though, his base on the left-hand side has been killed. He still has the base on the right-hand side. But how does Destiny engage with this army? Like, he still has a lot of energy on those infestors. He handled that as best as he could have. Again, what you have to do is you have to neural parasite the Mothership, use your opponent's vortexes, and also, it can't be emphasized enough, throwing the infested Terrans down, preventing the Archons from getting inside. Very nice play from Destiny, doing everything he can to win this game. Again, we're 1-1. We're tied in this clan match between itsGosu and Quantic Gaming. Destiny and HwangSin are tied 1-1 in this best of 3. The winner of this... Oh no, the Stalkers looking forward, targeting down the Broodlords. Destiny needs to throw down the Fungal Growths, but even if you throw down the Fungal Growths, the Stalkers can still target fire down the Broodlords. And now all the Broodlords are depleted. Destiny cannot engage this anymore, trying to throw down the Fungal Growths. Does he have Burrow? No, he doesn't have Burrow. So the Stalkers can blink forward and pursue these infestors across the field. And Destiny losing unit after unit, overextending himself a little bit. 4 Broodlords might be the only chance for Destiny here. But even then, he's down to 105 supply. Lost so many Broodlords. You can't overextend in this situation. Every single one of your units is so expensive, so important. You're only on 1 mining base. And only 1 gas at each. Or two guys on gas. 1 more guy in gas there. Oopsie daisies. My extreme apologies. Where was that? It wasn't right there. We're going with it. We're going with it. Alright, so... Destiny's set back a little bit. He's going to do the same thing. He's got to rebuild that army comp that he had, because that's really the only response against that Mothership play. The Mothership was rebuilt. HwangSin drying out of his 3rd. And again, it's all about cost efficiency. All about cost efficiency here. Destiny has to be so cost efficient with these infestors and Broodlords. Be careful with those infestors. Back him up a little bit, man. Oh no, this 4th is going to go down for Destiny. That's not good at all. He's not in position to defend this. Going to try to fungal with some infestors. But look at his money, look at his gas. He's so low on both. He's so low on both. What does he do from here? What does he do? So many units on the field for itsGosu's HwangSin. Mothership is back. The Mothership is back. 172 to 106 is the supply count. HwangSin coming forward here. Destiny has infestors and Broodlords on the high ground, but only 4 Broodlords and 6 infestors. Even if he gets a neural parasite and throws down the fungal growth, or the vortex. Not enough energy for a vortex, so Destiny can't even neural parasite with it. Or can't even vortex. There we go. Now he can. But it's not even going to matter. Oh, well, his Broodlords are invisible. Throws down the vortex. Can he do it? Spinecrawler's running into the vortex! Or I don't think Spinecrawlers can go into vortex. Silly Spinecrawlers. And there is the leave game. Yeah, you can't... He tried to do everything he could. He was close. He was close. Like, if it's 3 bases versus 3 bases, you gotta be so cost efficient. You can't make 1 mistake. And Destiny made a little mistake. And HwangSin's gonna take the match 2-1 over Destiny. So itsGosu will go up.